she really, really was in love, and I feel terrible. The little baby girl is so cute.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. When y'all file for divorce, it's over.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now about who I married, I wouldn't have married him.
Right.
There's two reasons why a man leaves his wife or files for divorce. Number one is another woman pushing him to do it, okay?
So it seems like we are finally getting more details of what had happened between Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. And while the ex-couple didn't address the divorce news, the talk about this breakup already spilled beyond social media. While you normally expect celebrities to stay respectful and mind their business, apparently Tamar Braxton couldn't wait for official commentary, and she just spilled the wildest tea on the whole situation, blaming Jeannie for this divorce.
Being wrong about a relationship that you thought was going to be forever, and it ended up...
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. So, it's been more than a week since the media exploded with news of Jeezy filing for divorce from Jeannie Mai, and we still didn't get the answer to the main question, what had happened between those two. With all the rumors popping up here and there, it's hard to get the truth. So Jeannie's ex-co-host on The Real seems to give us her opinion on that, and boy, she's waiting for Jeannie to show her real side.
Like a lot of capping. Capping is like lying.
Okay.
Like putting on.
Okay.
Yeah, just show, who are you? Show yourself.
Well, fans have been speculating that Jeannie must be the villain in this divorce because Jeezy was quite categorical in his filing, saying that their marriage is irretrievably broken with no hope for reconciliation. While the internet was filling with theories of what could have become the reason of this seemingly solid couple to choose to go separate ways, Tamar Braxton didn't wait for an official statement from either of them and decided to chime in with her version of the story.
This is why a man leaves his wife or files for divorce. Number one is another woman pushing him to do it, okay? Or number two is something real foul went down.
As Tamar added, Jeannie was in completed darkness about Jeezy's decision. And you can say that it's true because a few days before the Bog news hit the headlines, Jeannie Mai published a post of gratitude, expressing our love and admiration for her spouse. As you can say from the caption, Jenny had no clue about her husband planning to serve the divorce papers just on the following day. Just look at what she wrote. Your story has always been an inspiration to me, but seeing it in print has left me even more in awe of your strength and wisdom. You invited us into the most intimate corners of your life where pain and triumph coexist. Now, Tamar is saying that there was another woman meddling with their union, and she pushed Jeezy to make this decision and go separate ways with the Real TV host. It looks like the story is suddenly taking another turn because if you remember, in the beginning, fans were speculating that it was Jeannie Mai who has having an affair with Mario Lopez.
Mama's coming in looking hot today.
However, these rumors were never backed up by any evidence, so fans continued to dig deeper in hope to discover more dirty details of what could have been happening behind the closed doors of this seemingly perfect union. Now with Tamar Braxton spilling the tea, it feels like it was Jeezy was having extramarital affairs all this time, and maybe his mysterious mistress even got pregnant, so now she is pushing him to file for divorce. Otherwise, she may go public with their affair.
How was I wrong? Because you played the part the entire time until you didn't. I gave you all of it.
Well, it looks like Jeezy wants to get out of this drama with as less damage as possible, and considering that nasty details of his alleged romance with another lady may tarnish his reputation and even have a negative impact on his newly published book, he just wants a peaceful and quick divorce. The rapper left quite a cryptic message on his Instagram one day before filing for divorce, saying too focused on who I'm becoming to focus on who's not coming with me, which many people have thought to be a dig at Jeannie Mai and her infidelity. But apparently, there's something deeper and darker going on in this story, and guys, I hope Jeezy is not getting blackmailed by his alleged baby mama, because what he doesn't need at the moment is another crazy drama and trauma in his life.
Prison of freedom. So you have to be razor sharp and you have to be very intentional about what you're doing.
Apparently, there's too much drama going on here, and I don't know about you guys, but the whole social media community is waiting for the answers to this story. So far, it looks like the rapper got himself into some kind of trouble, and for some reason, he wants to be separated from Jeannie to deal with this mess himself. However, people express quite polarizing opinions when it comes to this story. As one person commented, it looks like being married to Jeannie would be dramatic. I'm getting a headache thinking the stuff Jeezy went through. And another user added, why is Tamar in this girl business? Don't remember Jeannie speaking up about any of her theatrics over the years. That is why Tamar's business is ruggedly. She needs to go home and stir her own tea. Well, Jeannie's former co-host Tamar Braxton may actually know something that the soon-to-be ex-couple is trying to hide, and apparently she wants the whole divorce thing look like Jeannie's fault.
It looks like love don't live in Hollywood no more. So many celebrities, so many breakups.
If you're wondering why Tamar is so adamant to share her vision of this story and even mock the unfortunate situation on camera, well, you should know that Jeannie and Tamar has a history, and guys, it's nothing good. In 2016, the 42-year-old former host was fired from The Real, and it ignited the feud between her and the rest of the show's crew. Apparently, Braxton didn't like to be the odd one out, and later, when she stopped by Wendy Williams to air her grievances, she made several quite disrespectful statements, accusing her former co-hosts. When answering the question about her possible return to the show, she said, "I do not want to be anybody's marketing tool this season. No shade. I just wish everybody well, and I just feel like sometimes God has to move you out of situations before you become more toxic to yourself." What if I was in a situation where I'm doing the Braxtons and it's very stressful, and then I'm doing this other show where people are being catty behind my back? But apparently, there was some truth in it, and the ladies from The Real were harboring negative emotions towards Tamar for a while, and that's because of her cheekiness and boldness.
Think you look better than your co-hosts?
Absolutely. What do you mean?
And even though many years later, the ladies reconciled, it looks like Tamar wasn't on the forgiving side. And when the opportunity to diss a former co-host presented itself, she jumped right into it. Now, she's alleging that Jeannie Mai and Jeezy's union was never meant to last. And that's because Jeannie is not the person a normal man can be around for a long time. As Tamar hinted in her statement, Jeezy has been sleeping around the entire time he had been in a relationship with Jeannie. And apparently, now the mistress made an ultimatum, divorce, or full revelation of their affair.
Well, this is what I will say. This is what I've always said. You know, I'm a real honest person. And
now Tamar believes that Jeannie Mai was creating some kind of a facade, going online and bragging about her super healthy relationship with Jeezy, while in fact it was far away from being ideal. Well, I don't know if she just wanted to hurt her former co-host or if there's a truth behind this, but the fact that Tamar was spilling the details before Jeannie or Jeezy made any official statements looks quite disrespectful. However, the TV host and singer herself doesn't think she's done anything wrong, and that's the harsh truth Jenny had to face.
You know, I just want to keep it real with each other for 5 seconds, right?
With more crazy details and allegations about this family's dynamic surfacing, Tamar may be just on point with her opinion, especially considering the fact that neither side of the divorce process shared their version of events, leaving fans wondering what could it be. There were many theories, starting with Jeannie Mai cheating on Jeezy with Access Hollywood host Mario Lopez. Then it was speculated that Jeannie's mom had been trying to impose her traditional views on the family dynamics, and especially on their daughter's upbringing, which only created more stress and problems for Jeannie. And finally, it's now said that Jeezy just wants a peace of mind because being married to Jeannie with all her dramas was tougher than he thought. Well, there's one for sure, and Tamar said it well. Jeannie was so in love with her husband, but her love wasn't enough to keep him in the family.
Yeah, but I've been told y'all she like rappers. I told everybody. I've been told everybody that on the show, but I think she really, really was in love.
So whatever happens now seems to be traumatizing for Jeannie, and she has no power to stop the divorce process. Now, fans are saying that Tamar should have kept silent on that matter because it may reignite her feud with Jeannie, and that's not what the Real TV host needs at the moment. As one person commented, Tamar needs to mind her business and focus on her own men. And another user added, Jeannie Mai put it out there, so Tamar had every right to express her opinion. Well, one thing's for sure. This drama is far from being over, and hopefully more worthy juice will come around soon. And what do you think about this, guys? Did Tamar have any right to express her opinion on Jeannie Mai's divorce situation? And what's the real reason her and Jeezy are splitting? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check my other videos. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching.